Technical debt is like a dark cloud that hovers over software development teams. It's generally seen as a bad thing. But there are situations whereby technical debt is healthy, is good. But what is technical debt? Technical debt is decisions that software teams take now for some immediate benefit that have some consequences later in the future. A software development team may decide to forego some kind of design in order to save time, but know that there are some consequences later on. Either it's going to slow them down or it's going to prevent them from doing certain things that they would have wanted to do in the future. That is technical debt. It's a metaphor coined by Cunningham, which is similar to financial debt, where you have immediate benefit now with a large sum of money, but you have to pay interest into the future until you pay down the principal of that debt. Very similar in software development. But what causes technical debt? And it is from these causes we would see why some technical debt is healthy, is good, while most is bad. Technical debt is caused by two main things that I have seen in my experience. One is pressure from business, and two, the lack of skill of a software team. The worst kind of technical debt you can encounter is the one caused by pressure from the business on a team that lacks the technical skills. When you look at their code base, you're going to see a lot of mess. It's going to be very hard to understand. It's going to be very hard to evolve. That's the worst kind of technical debt you can get or encounter. But technical debt that I think is healthy or is good is the one that is caused by, pressure from the business, but on a team that is highly skilled. Therefore, the team consciously takes on the technical debt. They know that they are foregoing some design decisions that have implications later on, but they clearly know what those implications are, and they see a very good trade-off in what they're doing. It makes sense to take on this debt now, because what we need to do to deal with it in the future is not going to be detrimental to the success of that project or that code base or that product. So in such situations, technical debt is healthy because it allows the team to move fast. It allows them to maneuver. It allows them to get to maybe an MVP or a proof of concept quicker, knowing fully well what the debt is and how they would pay it off because they have the skill. So in such a situation, you can use technical debt to your own advantage. And I think the key thing there is taking on technical debt without knowing it because you don't have the skill is the worst kind of technical debt. And that's why you have a situation whereby a business has demands and targets, but they have a team that isn't skilled. The team may think they are skilled, but they may succumb to the pressure and start doing things that they are unaware of that will slow them down in the future. And it's never good either for the team or business. Because the whole reason why you have to write clean code, why you have to write or have good designs for your code is to allow you evolve faster in the future. So anything you do now in the moment that has an implication on how fast you move in the future or how fast you can evolve your code base is technical debt. But if you do it consciously, knowing what the implications are and know that the trade-off is favorable, then that is healthy technical debt. Otherwise, it's a bad thing. So this video isn't meant to give you a full breakdown on what technical debt is. It's just to give you another lens through which you can view technical debt. There is a lot of articles online, a lot of things you can read online, and even videos that go into details about technical debt, and it gives you you get a more 360 view of what it is. I also have a document I've written on technical debt, which explains technical debt even further, which you can download. You can find the link in the description of this video. And that's it. If you found this video useful, please subscribe, share, and if you have more insights into technical debt, please share them in the comments below.